Peace, everybody. It's your boy Ras Tien in the building. And today I want to talk a little bit about R.E.S.P.E.C.T. That's right, respect, everybody. Now, I'm making this video for my youth out there to let you know about respect, okay? And for my younger listeners, I just want you to know that just always remember to respect your parents, respect your teachers, and have respect for any form of authority out there. Now, with that being said, you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about this today. You know how people say, in order to get respect, you have to earn it? Well, I agree to that to a certain extent. Because a lot of times you may be very respectful, very kind, but then you might come across a person who just doesn't reciprocate. A person who just refuses to acknowledge your kindness and your courtesy and will just still act impolite to you. Now, some people might take it as shyness, but in most cases, you have some people who it just seems like they just don't care to be reciprocal. And I can tell you about one situation where when I was in China and I was waiting at the bus stop and I saw this Chinese lady trying to catch a taxi, right? And the taxi was, he was going a little fast, so she wasn't able to run and stop the taxi. So I stopped the taxi for her. Now, rather than thanking me, she actually thanked a lady who she thought stopped the taxi for her. And the lady was telling her in Chinese, well, no, it wasn't me. It was actually that guy. She was pointing to me who stopped the taxi. Now, all she did was she just looked at me and she just kept on walking and didn't say anything. And just got in the taxi and just rode off. And I'm saying to myself, well, damn, that's gratitude for you, or attitude in that case. So, and this is the reason, this is an example of why I say it's an overstatement when we talk about to give respect, to get respect, you have to earn it. Because in that situation, here I was being a good Samaritan, and I went out of my way to help this woman get her ride. And she repays me by just looking at me like I'm some kind of a freak or something. She didn't show any form of gratitude, didn't nod, didn't smile, didn't wave, or show any sign of gratitude in any kind of way, right? No kind of appreciation whatsoever. So, in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, screw you too. It's the last time I'll ever help you, But I will say this though, when it comes to respect, and I know I'm talking to my teens and my younger kids here, and to whoever this may apply to, that you have to learn to respect those who are of a higher position than yourself. So it's all about ranking file. And rank and file is basically how they separate people in the military. So, you have people who are grunts, right? Low-level people. And they usually have to do a lot of work. They have to wait hand and foot on the people who are above them, right? They might have to shine shoes, clean floors, that kind of stuff. And if they don't do that, then they gotta answer to either those people who they're doing the work for, or someone that's even higher than them. So I'm saying this to say, you have to learn how to show respect to people who are of a higher position than you. And this could be your parents. If you're living with your parents are really your first form of authority. You know, you don't disrespect them because you know they take care of you. You know, they feed you, they clothe you, they make sure your well-being is well taken care of. And it's even like that when you go outside your home. When you go outside your home, you go to school, you have your teachers. And above your teachers, there's the principal. So you have to understand that when you disrespect people who are of a higher level, like your teachers or the principal, think about how you would feel if someone was doing that to your parents and your parents were working at school. And someone called your mom, who's a teacher, they might have said a curse word towards her. They might have cursed her out, called her a B word or something of the sort. You would get extremely mad at that, yes? Of course, we all would. So you have to put yourself in the position of the teacher, because they're someone's mom, they're someone's child or sibling, and they wouldn't appreciate you talking to them that way, right? Especially seeing as though they are your educators, they are your superiors, right? So you have to show respect. And I understand, yes, there are some teachers that are pretty crappy. You have some pretty crappy teachers, right? And they may not show that they care much about you. I understand that. But for the most part, when it comes to most teachers, even those that you may hate, you still must show respect and be obedient to them, no matter what the case is. And I also want to point out, even when it comes to each other, when it comes to your peers, you must learn to respect them as well. You see, a lot of us, we don't want to put ourselves in the shoes of the other person, but you got to. Because it's all about treating those the way you want to be treated. Because you know there's someone out there that wouldn't mind saying hurtful, mean things to you, like how you would say to someone else. You know, a lot of us don't show respect to others because maybe they may come to school and they don't have those stylish clothes that most of the students wear. So then they want to make fun of us and call us poor, right? They'll make fun of those students. And then those students don't get respect just basically off of that. Or they may not get respect because of where their family might be from, because of their background, because of their religious background or their ethnic background, right? You have to learn to respect each other, because while we're all sharing the same building, we're all a family, pretty much, for the most part. We are a family. And a family divided can't stand. So please remember, respect yourself as well. You know, don't let anyone talk bad about you. Don't let anyone bully you. And also, don't bully anyone else. Because there are dire consequences for some who are very disrespected, as well as dire consequences for those who give great disrespect. Right? And those dire consequences could come from the person who's constantly being disrespected. So, with that being said, it's been your boy Ras Tien. And remember, today's word, R.E.S.P.E.C.T. Love, peace, and coconut grease. I'll holla.